Yo, I could not find the button.
Who was struggling?
You wasn't struggling. I just couldn't find where the hell I was going.
Struggling.
Welcome. Ooh, we got Growing with the Gardeners in the building. Early, all the way from Guam. Come on, drop one of me bombs for Growing with the Gardeners. My man Jordan home. My man back home.
Welcome home. Wait, is our voice off?
Can y'all hear us? Testing. There you go, me trying to pinpoint stuff that ain't there.
Our lips didn't match the words.
What the hell that mean? The hell? Testing. So say something, me.
Testing.
I don't know if they can hear us. Okay. Babe, was nothing wrong the first time, babe? All right, welcome in Growing with the Garden. We got 9 people in the building. We got, oh shit, on a Monday, we got the mighty CJ and Sharice in the building. See y'all in a few weeks. Welcome in Baltimore's finest, CJ and Sharice. Welcome in. We got Birmingham's finest, Leonica in the building. Happy 25. CJ and Sharice said happy 25th anniversary. CJ and Sharice said hello and happy Monday to the host in the chat. We in the bushes watching.
Okay. Yeah.
Bring your ass out the bushes. Hell. We got my mama in the building, me. Happy silver anniversary. Thank you, Mom. Welcome in here, Mom. Make sure, Mom, you stay away from CJ. I'm not sure if it's CJ or Sharice watching, but either way, Mom, you stay far away. If that guy's trouble, don't let him influence you in any type of way, Mom, okay? We got the one and only Queen Keisha in the building. Welcome in here. Happy anniversary, loud and clear. Y'all make sure y'all please thumbs up the live stream. Go ahead and share this out. Let them know, man. We're about to talk about Black love real quick. Now I'm talking about for probably about half hour to an hour, nothing too long. We know this Monday we all gotta wake up and go to work. Plus we old and we got to go to bed early. So we just want to celebrate with y'all on our big day. We had all weekend to do us, and so we said today we'll share this love with our family. So we appreciate each and every single last one of our subscribers, our watchers, the people that be in the bushes, the people that be out the bushes, everybody who rock with us since we've been on YouTube and prior to YouTube, from college, co-workers, neighbors, anybody who's been rocking with us for the last 25 years. It's been a long journey, a blessed journey, right?
Absolutely. It has, y'all.
And so we appreciate y'all. So we can
shout out to the 14 people in the building.
Growing with the Garden said happy anniversary. Thank y'all so much.
Thank y'all for the love.
We got the one and only Adventurers of Spirits and good evening and happy anniversary. Thank you, Tanya and Timmy. Shout out to my man, Pretty Timmy.
That's right.
Because with Pretty Timmy, with my queen by my side, anything is possible. Growing in the Garden, yeah, we are actually in Japan right now. That's a hard flex. See, man. First you was in Guam, now you in Japan. That just see how motherfuckers do with me. They just I'm in Japan right now. Okay, great. Gardeners, appreciate y'all had some fun and be safe out there. And I appreciate y'all for being way over there in Japan, tapped in to Meet Now live stream. Appreciate y'all so much. Love y'all. Meet Now award winning Growing with the Garden, by the way.
Introduce them the right way.
Again, Adventurers of Spirits, Meet Now award winning channel member as well. Jordan Garden saying happy anniversary. We got 20 people in the building. Y'all, thank y'all so much for rocking with us on a Monday.
Y'all deep. Okay.
We're not gonna keep y'all up. And tech support is open. We getting messages already. Thank y'all, tech support, for watching us. Aunt Mama's Kitchen. Okay.
Hey, Auntie Mama's Kitchen.
Happy anniversary, me now in the chat. Thank you so much, Mama Kitchen, for being in here. We appreciate you. Keisha A speaking to everybody. Y'all know how she do. We got the Bud Files in the building. Welcome in, Bud Fizzle. Welcome in. My mama speaking to Keisha. Oh, here we go. Okay, no, it's Sharice. CJ Sleet. He got to go to work at 2.
Okay.
The chat is safe from the foolishness tonight. Thank you so much, Sharice. We appreciate that. I feel a lot.
Thank you, sis.
Shout out to my brother, CJ. Investing with Rod in the building.
Hey,
Happy 25th anniversary. Much love, fam. Wishing y'all many more. Appreciate you, PBT in the building. Y'all make sure y'all tap into Investing with Rob. Multi-Meeting Award winning channel member as well.
Introduce them the right way.
And this is what I think it is me. We got the one and only channel members, Meeting Award winning, Hall of Fame inductee.
Come on.
Keeping up with the Griffins. Hey, Auntie and Uncle. Y'all look amazing. Happy anniversary. Love y'all. The blueprint in real life. Y'all want to meet Bond for the
Saturday. We win that Saturday.
Y'all want to meet Bond for the blueprint. Griffith done gave us another nickname. They called us, said we the blueprint, y'all. How does that make you feel? Man?
Amazing. Top tier. We laid it out.
Man, when we started this, I'm saying it like it's a fucking business, but it almost is, kind of. But when me and me got first decided to get married, people really thought that we wouldn't be together more than 5 years. Now, maybe that's a what's called, not cachet. What's the word that they use? Anyway, no, it's I won't say common. That's negative. It's not rare that, especially black couples, 5 years, they call it a 5-year curse. And that 5-year curse was almost true, y'all. That when I tell y'all that shit was damn near accurate, like right at the 4th and 5th year, it was rough, super rough. And man, we moved to Atlanta, which was probably one of the not a big mistake because that helped us get to where we are, but we didn't know what that really meant at the time. Maybe we can get back into that story later on. But moving from Tuscaloosa, we moved to Tampa. Right when 9/11 hit, I had a big job opportunity in Tampa. I went to a job interview an hour after the plane hit, and I'm the one who told the interviewer about what happened because he was working. And so I told him about it, and then a month later, it was a big hiring freeze. I didn't get the job, so I was depressed and bored and all that type of stuff. So me and me decided to move back to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And of course, we couldn't stay there because what is there to do? What job is there in Tuscaloosa? And so my frat brother, Victor Collar, channel member, long time.
Shout out to Vic.
Long time good friend of ours, told us about a job opportunity in Atlanta. And we all packed up and moved to Atlanta. It was like 6 of us, me, Bashir, Big John. It was a lot of us that ended up moving to Atlanta at the same time. Danielle, for a short period of time. Moved to Atlanta.
Rest in peace, Danielle.
Rest in peace, Danielle. And we've been here ever since. But Atlanta was, man, I'm talking about the club days. It was a lot going on. So that 5-year curve was definitely real. And now we surpassed that, 5 times. So shout out to all the couples out there who still making it work. Under no circumstances are you letting anything stop you from going to where you want to be, be who you want to be with. We got Allen's family in the building. Welcome in here, Allen's family.
Hey, Allen's family. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keeping the Griffin speaking. We got Jamila speaking.
Hey,
one half of JOA. Welcome in here. Shout out to my brother Joe. We got the one and only Cruz Bolero in the building. Welcome in here, Cruz Bolero. Y'all, thank y'all so much for being on here, y'all, on the last minute. On a Monday. It's late for us. Y'all don't really expect us to go live on a Monday. But thank y'all so much for being here.
But y'all came through though.
Keisha H, your post cruise glow still glowing, looking so beautiful.
Thank you, Keish.
And I told me Keisha H is gonna say what she said last time.
I don't know.
Toasty brown. Y'all look like that toasted brown.
I was trying to protect my skin. This it still kind of hit us a little.
No, yeah, ain't. Nassau is gonna be Nassau, and our first time in Ocean Cave. We'll talk about that too. If we get into time, have enough time, we get into our anniversary trip. But again, y'all got any questions y'all want to ask us about relationships, about us, about anything? Put it in the chat. If y'all want to come up and wish us a happy anniversary, whatever y'all want to do. I'm always forgetting this means. So this is okay. Add guest or share stream. I think share stream. Would it be share stream? No, that's just the link to the website. I need add guests. So I dropped the link because anybody, again, if I don't know you, you're not coming up. But I just dropped the link. If anybody want to come up. Okay, let me go back up to where were we? Oh,
Cruise
shoot.
B, I think was the
Cruise
last
B.
person.
No, Meat. No, Keisha H. Meat said
you.
Go on. Where Keisha H go?
I love your. Go back up. Oh, thanks. I tried something different.
I got a haircut too.
You always get your haircut like
I'm just
that.
talking. Okay, here we go. Keisha H said your post cruise glows Okay, so Leonica Cruz, Bolero, Leonica, PBT speaking, Keisha H speaking, JOA. Remember my man Joe in the building. Welcome in. Go.
Okay.
Shout Town in the building. Happy anniversary. Hope you guys enjoy the cruise. Hello, cruise cousins. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. We got 22 in the building.
Hey.
Chicago's in the building. Pretty Timmy in the building. Happy anniversary. All the blessings. Pretty Timmy. I got my queen right here with my queen by my side. All things is possible with my queen by my side. Shout out to Pretty Timmy.
Timmy don't play by telling you, okay?
At all. At all. That's how you should be. Auntie Mama's Kitchen saying true love. Thank you so much.
So sweet. Thank you.
Cruz Bolero speaking. Dark Theme. My man Dark Theme in the building.
DT.
Happy anniversary, kings and queens. Big up, good people. Thank you so much, Dark Theme. Thank you so much for being in here and always supporting us and showing us love through the comments or sharing us out and all that type of good stuff. Man, we really appreciate you. Leonica speaking. We got a super chat from Pretty Timmy saying, Pretty Timmy, message, what? For the kings and queens, live their best life.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much, Pretty Timmy. Oh, I'm trying to find it. Where is it? There you go. Where is it? Thank you so much, Pretty Timmy, for that 20. And for that, we can give you.
You made me happy.
This you can.
Thank you so much, Pretty Timmy, for that $20 super chat. We really appreciate you. Also, let me go and get a super chat in all the way from DT. I don't know, DT Cruiser in here or came in here, but he gave us a super chat while we was on a cruise. And I hate not being able to celebrate. Oh, and he gave us a 25 super chat.
Thank you, DT. See, we
DT Cruiser, we ain't forget you, DT Cruiser. So this is.
You made me happy.
This you can.
And since he gave 25, let me get one.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Pretty Timmy and DT Cruiser. All right, let me go back up.
Appreciate y'all.
Let's see. Where were we? Pretty Timmy super chat. Pretty Timmy. There you go. Okay, there you go. All right, Keisha A speaking. Keisha A speaking. Investment Rod speaking. Alan family. I'm happy to see Alan family in Chicago in the building.
Chi-Town.
Investment Rod. We got the Cruise Capers in the building.
Cruise Capers.
Happy anniversary. Blessings for many more. Thank you so much.
Love.
We definitely accept those many more. I think me and me got. If we can make 25, we can make 50. Shit, 50 gonna be.
I told him we that auntie and uncle that try to make it to every event. Okay, we do. We will take a road trip.
We will.
Anywhere.
Yeah. Hey man, there's no way we can get out of this auntie uncle shit. We can. We've been married for 25 years. I think it's but Joe, okay. I seen a video. Y'all know the YN category. They got rankings. I seen a new ranking, y'all. It's kind of off subject, but I seen a new ranking, right? In this ranking, I have now been elevated from an unk status. According to the new ranking. See, there's a new poll, okay? So they call from 9 to 15, they call them look, all right? Look, all right? From 13, from 9 to 15, they look. Mm-hmm. From 15 to 25, they YNs. From 25 through 35, they big bro.
Okay.
They big bro. See, big bro was in the first category.
I think it was.
From 35 to 45, you unk.
What you pops?
No, you unk. From 45 to 60, you an OG.
Okay.
From 60 on up, you an elder. So I ain't an elder.
No, I like the first one.
But I ain't an unk. So according to the new poll in the ranking, I'm an OG. I can accept that.
I think it's the same thing.
I can accept that. So they didn't have that OG and they didn't have so I kind of appreciate that. So again, we embracing our age and our status in these streets. Been married 25 years.
That's right.
It's almost unheard of these days.
Yeah.
Nowadays, in social media, people are getting married for 2 days. They getting divorced after 4 months. So they call each other out for years.
That is my pet. That is a pet peeve.
So it's not even a 5-year curse no more. It's like a curse. It's people getting divorced. By the time they post on social media, they already filing for divorce. And so we appreciate everybody who look up. We never really look at us as relationship goals because we never really look at us as goals. Man, we had our fair share of problems and things of that nature, but we have a lot of, I would say, input on how we navigate the storm. People ask us to write books and stuff, and I don't know. We got writing a book on the sipping stuff, but try a book on our love and what we went through and the things of that nature. I don't know. Maybe that's in the talks. But before we get back into the chats, tell them what's five obstacles you think that we had to face?
Obstacles.
It's easy to talk about the good thing, about some obstacles that we had to go through in the 25 years.
Keeping our marriage between us, like keeping everybody out, whether they be called friends or family. So working things out between us and not every time something happened, running to somebody or calling somebody or texting somebody, letting them know what's going on. So it was us.
And that was a big problem because especially me, not saying chatty, but running to like run to like the Jolies or the you run to your mom. You say your mom. No. Well, maybe we were so close.
I'm not. I have never been. It had to be really, 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 really something that I just needed input on. Right now at this age,
it was just like we need validators and co-signers, and so that was definitely one thing. So we definitely learn anything from us, y'all. Definitely keep everything hush hush. Keep everything. Again, if you've been abused, that's not funny. But if you've been abused and stuff like that, no, don't keep that.
Let somebody know because you never know what that end up.
Yeah, definitely some of that. But we never had no issues like that. But we're talking about as far as if you had whether it be an argument, whether it be fights about money, whether it be any type of disagreements, like don't run and tell your girlfriend, your homeboys like that, because one is going to drive a wedge between you and them, you and your family. And even though it's small,
they're going to remember that.
They're going to remember that first.
Yeah. They're going to always remember what happened bad. The bad, whatever was bad, outweighed whatever's going on. Even if you got past that, it's still in their head. So that's just my opinion.
What else,
let's see here. Growth with finances. Like, I think it was a lot. Like, it wasn't like the mold wasn't there. Like, trying to figure out the future as opposed to the right now. Like, we were in the right now moment. We weren't thinking about like say career goals and stuff like that, even though it came straight out of college, but still it was in the party mindset. So as we got older, we grew past that.
Let me stop there for a second. And I would say that's important because me at one point thought about joining the military. Like, I would clearly remember 2000. We moved to Atlanta 2002. And I remember like it was yesterday thinking about going to the military. Meek thought about doing it heavy. One point we thought about going back to school. I got my degree. Meek never finished her degree.
This job, this ain't what I wanted to do.
And that's one thing I wish we would have kept that. And it's still not too late for that to go back and finish and getting that done. But y'all having a plan, or even just a discussion about money. Like me, I promise y'all, on a scale of 1 to 10, 8 of all our problems ever within the last 25 years, well, we've been together for 30, but we've been married for 25. Over the last 25 years, 8 out of 10, major arguments, beefs, discussions, feuds, wars was always about money.
Mm-hmm.
Every single last one of it. Either the lack of it, or where did it go, or why this isn't paid, or why did you buy this, or what do we do now, or so what's next, or what we gonna eat now, or so who gonna do this next,
Mm-hmm.
or what's your next move? This, like, it's always been about something. And
Now I'll be like, well, we spending money, we
which
spending
is
money
not
on
a
what?
good thing. Me really got this. I don't give a because we've been through y'all. Promise y'all.
I don't like. I know how to like everything. The more important stuff definitely comes first. Sometimes it seems like it was like back burner a little bit, and it wasn't first choice. But just growth, overall growth.
I promise you, it's nothing that you can do. All right, there's nothing. Like, that's one thing me and Meat. One thing about me and Meat having to finally come to a realization. One, which probably the next thing I'll hopefully Meat bring up, is you don't have to get the last word in.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to finance, if that light gets shut off and it's dark, click, and you shut off in the dark, cussing, arguing, fighting, being disrespectful, cussing each other out, getting upset, slamming things, breaking things, will not turn that light back on. And so I think that's one of the biggest problem is once we realize, damn, oh, that got repoed, or well, this happened, or well, this got shut off, or this got shut off. Either you come together and figure out what next, which you should have done before it got to that point. But once you figure out, once it's off, me getting angry at me or me getting angry at me ain't gonna turn them things back on. Now it's time to come together and figure out what we got to do in order to get past this. So I'll promise y'all, if y'all stop taking things personal, stop pointing fingers. Like do point fingers before it happens. But once it gets to that place and whatever action is happening, there's nothing you can do but to get it paid. And so the longer you wait to procrastinate to get that thing paid or do what you got to do, whether you got to borrow, whether you got to sell some stuff, pawn some stuff, whether you got to maneuver this bill to pay this bill, to move this bill around to pay this bill, whatever you got to do, you're going to do it, right? But arguing and fussing is not going to make it happen. And I think once me and Meat realized that, and once Meat realized that, she's not going to stress about it. And once I realized that Meat not going to, whatever, everything worked out better. Right. So what else, Meat?
Okay. I think this is huge for me. But I think it goes hand in hand, but for the both of us. But I had to learn self-control. Like my first thing you say, I think who you talking to me? Like I had to learn that everything did not require a reaction. I had to learn to stop stressing over something I couldn't control. Like now it's like, okay, who are you? Are we? Is this an argument? Oh, I can identify. I don't know if this is an argument or we having a general conversation because
I don't know.
I will not.
I don't know what Meat and this Shamar and this clock that or whatever she should be doing, but she would tap out or do something with her fingers and tune out, and then the conversation would be done. And that's so important because.
Oh, and then let me say this. And then
weeks.
Today when I was I had my meeting with my manager. He was like, dang, it's so funny that we're on this conversation about how communication is top tier. And that's why I love I love your work ethic because you understand the art of communication. He said, which hence probably is the reason why you right now you're saying that you're celebrating 25 years of marriage. Communication plays a big role. It wasn't always like that, but over time, like I was like, no. I said, nope, not right now. Yeah. You'll be like, wait, what mean that? I'll be outside and you will not see me.
And you got to think, me and Meat. Well, one thing that called that and Stillman, our freshman year, was not the biggest people like stature was, but tall and just. So it was. I gave her the nickname Big Meat. Her name was Dynell, so I called her Meat, short for Demetrius. And so when me and me walked around campus, it was just like, I don't know, we felt like we were just on top of the world, and it was just me and her, even though we never dated and we never did that. But me and me are two big figures, and she's an Aquemini. She's an Aquarius, and I'm a Gemini. And those who know how Aquarius get down, there's no talking her down. There's no talking her out of anything. When Meek is on the go,
crazy. I'm still a little crazy.
no, me a lot crazy, ain't a little crazy. Meek attitude was, and her brute strength.
What? What is that? You?
Man, bruto, like Popeye, mother. I done seen me pick up a whole end table. I'm talking about the long ones, the kind that you need two people to pick up the handle with. Me done pick up a whole chair, and I'm like, damn, fucking.
Like, I'm that sister. If my brother, like, y'all gotta think about, I have a lot of brothers. So if my brothers, if they were to say, like, they know, they were like, don't tell her nothing. Don't even share anything, because they know I do not play. I just always been the person that I don't really play. I know how to laugh, but I also know when, are you serious right now? Or are we just really having a fun conversation? So that's just always been me. I'm a straightforward person. And I don't take too much.
Now she ain't got nicer over the years. As she got older, as she got older, she got nicer.
Them old people to say what I want to say though.
Oh yeah, Meek. Ooh, I can't, man. Meek gonna be that old ass. That mean ass neighbor that's on top of the, get your black ass off my goddamn porch.
No, I ain't gonna be like that.
But me and me, Freewees, both of us had to have the last word. You got an Aquarius who don't like to back down. Then you got me as a Gemini who crazy as hell, bipolar, and I got to get the last word in. So I say something, Meek got to say something, and she say something, I got to say something. One is dangerous. Two is disrespectful. Three is just uncalled for, unnecessary. So once we both realized,
now that right there,
once we got past the money part and understanding that, why are we getting mad? We just gonna have to pay it. Figure out a way. I promise you, y'all, it's going to get paid somehow, some way. And once you realize that I don't got to get the last word, sometimes it's best to just get up and walk away and go to the living room. Me is quick to go in the room. Sometimes I just go to the living room. She be in there watching Lifetime and watching whatever them boring ass shows on TV on Lifetime, or she watching them crazy ass YouTube videos.
Law and Order. I be watching like.
I go in the living room and I start watching hyenas tearing up a deer or something.
You be watching some weird. I
go in the living room. That's my piece. I like watching natural animals devour other animals.
I'm like crime and watching solving. I swear I'm a police.
She a police in the previous life, which is not, I told you, it's not sitting not too late. But again, once we got back, those two things, realizing, fuck it. Yeah. Like someone put in the chat, everybody say it with me. In the count of three, put in the chat, fuck it. Don't spell F-U-C-K, F-U-K-K. Say fuck it. Once you realize and get that into your system, fuck it, your life will change. It's a game. I promise you. Once you realize there's no need to stress, there's no need, just go on, do what you gotta do. Once we did that, so I'm gonna give y'all a timeline. I'm gonna go back to the chats. We've been married for 25 years. The first 5 years, kind of rocky.
If y'all watch previous,
the next 10 years, totaling 15 years, it started to sink down like really bad. At one point, me was on a verge. Like I literally had an apartment lease signed in the same apartment complex. I had my own apartment signed. Me agreed that we just gonna make it work co-parent and just do what we gotta do apart. I had a lease signed for a 1-bedroom. Me gonna have the kids in the same apartment complex. We was gonna make it work. So the first 15 years, I would say probably 12. I won't say that. I would say about 12. Probably around, when did you get diagnosed with sarcoidosis?
2010, I think.
2010.
I still think they misdiagnosed me.
So how long that? So that's 2010. So about 10 years. So yeah, about 10, 11 years. So the first 10 years was bad. Kind of rocky. what happened, Meek got diagnosed. If anybody ever heard or know what sarcoidosis is, it's a kind of how we describe me? Not like a that's not disease.
Lung. It's like
but it can attack your skin, your eyes, your lungs.
Ways, yeah. It was for me, it was my lungs. It was like I literally could not breathe. Like,
so she got diagnosed with sarcoidosis, and at this point, Reggie White, who played for the Green Bay Packers, died from it. My auntie passed away from it, and I think not Luther. Someone who died.
I only know it was like Bernie Mac.
No, it was a famous singer who died from sarcoidosis. Not Luther, not Gerald. It was Bernie Mac.
I said, I thought
Bernie Mac, a famous person. Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac just died from sarcoidosis. So this is super scary now because it was like right after seemed like Bernie Mac died is when me got diagnosed with sarcoidosis. So it was a scary moment. And of course, I'm not one to even though me and Meek at this point pretty much all agreed to separate. I wasn't gonna leave Meek at this lowest part because Meek was super scared, super nervous. A lot of our friends and family didn't even know about us about to separate. Didn't know that even Meek had sarcoidosis, but Meek was super, super scared. I was super scared. Mira and Monty was like babies. Mira was probably about 7, 8, something like that. Super young. So we worked it out and Mamie came together and made it work. And from that moment on is when we start rolling all full steam ahead. We took better care. So she had sarcoidosis. I stopped smoking. It was Mira. Matter of fact, Mira was 16 because I used to smoke cigarettes and Black and Mild and stuff like that. And so for Mira, for her 16th birthday, I said, Mira, what do you want for your birthday? She said, you to stop smoking. That moment, took a last long good pull too. It was a wine Black and Mild. Ooh, I missed the blind wood tip too. Jesus. But I took my last big pull, put it out, stopped smoking. So we both stopped. She used to smoke here and there. And that's another thing, y'all. Maybe we should talk about this, man. You'll know when there's a change in your life or when things start to go bad, when bad habits start to creep in. Looking back now, think about me. We started smoking cigarettes out of nowhere. Like no one we knew was smoking cigarettes. But at my job, I started a guy, rest in peace to JC. JC used to smoke cigarettes, and a few of us on our smoke breaks to go outside smoking cigarettes, and I should bum a cigarette from them here and there because they was out there smoking. Kind of like monkey see, monkey do. They smoking cigarettes. I'm bumming cigarettes. They was like, Anwar, always ask me for a cigarette. Never go out and buy you a pack of cigarettes. Because once you buy it, it's a wrap. So just bum it. You shouldn't be smoking, but if you're going to smoke, borrow one from me, but don't go buy your pack. One day, JC wasn't there. I went around and bought a pack, and it was a done deal. I started smoking. And then one day, I got in the car. I'm like, I had no cigarettes. I looked down. There's a pack of cigarettes. Me done bought a pack of cigarettes. Now me start smoking. So now me and me chain smoking. And so if you look back, and if y'all look back over y'all life and what y'all got going on, you will notice certain signs was there. You so blindsided, and I won't say the devil, but the dark spirit is covering you that you can't see it. But that's why you gotta. And we talk about this later on. Ooh, come on. That's why you gotta have good friends and good people around you. Because if we look back, smoking, we was never really big heavy drinkers at the time. Cocktails here and there, but we were smoking. We gained a lot of weight. Like me always been like kind of bigger people, but at one point we was up to like 400 pounds. Like we was getting super big. And so the self-esteem started to go down. And when self-esteem started to go down, and like me just said, everything ties in. It's like what's that movie, the TV show on TV that everything is like in one big circle. When the self-esteem started to go down, the evil spirit started to go around. The communication started to go down. You start devaluing. Come on, somebody. You start devaluing each other. And I'm not appreciating her. And she's not really bigging me up, which every man, in my opinion, needs that push up. And women need that push up, that liftment, the upliftment. And so when I'm not valuing her like I should, and she's not edifying me as I should, you start to think otherwise. And so you start letting yourself go. And me look back at pictures, and you can look at it. Look at Martin Lawrence. Look at Martin Lawrence, season 1, season 2, season 3 of Martin, and then look at Martin the last season. Look at Martin the last episode. Look totally different. I don't know what it was, but you can start telling certain features, certain looks, the way the eyes start to drag, start to cover. You can tell that certain, like, something's going on. And made me look back at old pictures, be like, damn, me like, why nobody tell me? I ain't had no real friends back then because no one said anything. And then, speaking of friends, you start having people in your ear, and why this, and meet this, and meet this, and this, which goes back to another thing that I don't know we talk about. Y'all, if you married, hang around married people. Range, I'm gonna meet bombs for that meet. Hang around married people. Once you start hanging around, in my case, I had, they always hate when I say this, but I'm gonna say it. I had 2 bad influences, Bashir and Sabir. 2 bad influences. They was out every night. Again, y'all, this is Atlanta, the peak of Atlanta. Everybody outside, all the celebrities, BMF, when people really respected Meech was out buying bars. You saw Jeezy buying up the bar and all these rappers here, and they buying up and drinks and Lambos outside. And like people's really outside when we was outside. And by me being married and I'm 22, 23, living in Atlanta, I'm not understanding the importance of being at home with a wife with 2 small kids. I want to hang out with Bashir and hang out with Big John and go hang out with these co-workers and hang out late. And I'm not understanding this. And so separate yourself. Do whatever you got to do. Me, what's your takes on that?
Oh, no, I agree. Yeah, I agree. You're right. That was one of the, I only really had top 3. So that's good you had a 4.
All right, let's go back.
I agree. I totally agree. Shout out to the 39 people in the
39 people in here. I'm just running my mouth talking.
They probably used to a child. They probably used to it.
I'm not going to see how she just tried to say something. The NY twins. We not freezing, baby. Oh. See, the old NY would have said something, but nope, I'm not going to let me get into it. Me just try to say something slick.
Y'all see how that worked now?
I just let that roll off because couple bound.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who's that? I love it. Oh, Uncle.
Couple bound, yes. We over 30 years, Uncle Daddy now. Yes.
Okay. Congratulations.
All right, there go the link if anybody want to come up. Let's keep going. Adventure. Y'all looking fly, fresh, and skin like but you man. That because it ain't peeling yet.
Yes, I am.
It ain't started peel yet, but it's gonna be peeling by Thursday. Adventure, so right. They look amazing. Thank you so much, Cruz B. Cowboy in here. MRTV. Welcome in here, Cowboy.
Good to see you.
Thank you so much. He said, I'm an OG. I know that's right. Yeah, I'm kind of OG and why. You see it, my OG. OG. I ain't ready to be an elder yet, but I take the OG for right now. Mr. Rod, I was trying to catch your live. We missed it. You the big homie. I wish I'd be 48. What would I? 48 or 49?
Yeah, 48.
48. Yeah, I'll be 48 next month. Next month, y'all. Investment Rock Cowboy, we still stuck to watch season 3. Keeping the Griffin, Investment Rock. Okay. For that man, it's knowing the women. It's always right, even when she's always wrong.
That's right.
Cowboy.
Man.
When I tell you, guys, put the egos aside. Matter of fact,
I'm so thirsty, y'all. I'm drinking ice water.
What do you want to drink, me? What do you want to drink?
Let's do the wine.
Which one? There's 3 right there. Which one you do? The wifey one or the? Let's do one of those.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Shout out to Capri.
This wine come from Capri Bryant. Shout out to Capri and D Bryant. This is a black on white sangria from Bullitt County, Alabama. So you got to say that anniversary. That don't get
Let me see what it say. Okay, this was established in 2016. Okay. Well, this might become good. All right, let me catch up on the show. Thank y'all for being here. I'm not scrolling. We surely appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all, we about to celebrate toast. I don't know, we got the proper wine glasses. We're not really big wine connoisseurs. Excuse me. God, dog it.
You did it. You did it. I'm surprised.
Good.
Look. Okay, wine glass. Ooh.
All right, guys. So this is called Tiss Valley Winery and Vineyard. Black owned out of Alabama. I'm not sure what Bullitt County is. Like right, Mobile, Montgomery, somewhere. Huntsville.
Union Springs or something? I feel like that's like Union Springs or something. I could be wrong.
Okay, so this is located in Midway, Alabama.
Midway.
Never heard of it. But shout out to them, Tiss Valley. Cheers to love, happiness, members, families, subscribers, watchers, people in love, people in relationships, to those who's looking for love. May God bless you and guide you to be in a position where real love can find you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Oh
my God.
Capri, if you
ain't here watching.
Oh no.
Oh my
Man,
God.
I was drunk this like it was some
Tiss Valley.
Tiss
Valley. This is crazy.
We're gonna have to do like a toast and tag the owner.
Wow.
We should have had that on chill.
You can't put wine on ice, right?
You just gotta should have been in the freezer.
But yeah, back to y'all, put the egos aside. Fellas, I'm talking to my fellas now. Put the egos aside, y'all. There's no need to be right when it comes to your wife. When it comes to the person you love, you don't have to be right every time. Just be right and let your actions, be the example. But you don't have to go out your way to be right or to make her appear to be wrong so that you can be right. Right? That's another thing. Like, I should go out my way. See me. This is what it is. That's what I'm talking about. You was wrong and harp on it. You ain't got to do that. Like, put the ego aside. Let her win. All right, I'm the king of apologizing now. I don't give a damn what I did. If I see me having the best better day, I'm sorry, baby. For what? You ain't do nothing. I know. I probably did something somewhere this week. I probably did something that was deserving of an apology. So I'm giving it to you now. But guys, put the egos aside. Apologize. Let it go. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be, you don't have to win. That's the problem now. You don't have to win every single dispute. Keisha H. Right. It's never too late for completing or furthering your education, especially now when they talking about garnishing wages, all the student loans and all types of stuff. Y'all better go back to school. 25 years. Who said this? Jerry Way. 25 years is a blessing because no person in the same 25 years down the line.
Come on, talk to him.
And I definitely agree. I'm not the same person I was 25 years ago. Me's not the same person, y'all. It takes maturity, man. I don't know how much more I can say this. Like, especially us being married at such a young age. You got to think about this, y'all. Me and Meat was like 21, 22 maybe, moving to Atlanta. First moved to Tampa, then we moved to Atlanta. And Atlanta is just not a good place to try to start a family. It's not a good place at first to start. So we both had significantly growth and maturity and understanding and respect. Like, we got to realize that respect has to be at the top of your list. No, when it comes to friends, again, I just can't have a whole bunch of female friends. I normally have all female friends. And my jobs is always around females. But that female friends or those female friends gotta respect the wife. Her male co-workers gotta respect me. All right. Or there can't be no friendship, or it can't be nothing. Like, people come outside.
Oh, my guy co-workers, they like me. They talk to me like I'm home, like girl. So, we don't have that kind of problem.
TJ Destination, live from a cruise ship. Welcome in, TJ Destination. Thank you for being in here. Who this?
Waving. Cook. Okay.
Cooking with everyone. What up? What up, my guy? What up? Welcome in here.
Welcome in.
Your favorite couple, happy 25th anniversary. Thank you so much, YC Show.
Good to see y'all.
We got another super chat coming from
thank you,
TJ Destination. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. We appreciate you, TJ Destination, and everything that you.
Are you ready for the Meet and I Cruise 2026?
Yeah, we're about to do a big.
Oops.
You make me happy.
Thank you so much, TJ.
Thank you, TJ.
And we're going to give you one more. Thank you so much, TJ, for that $20. Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you.
Somebody said from Germany.
I'm trying to scroll down some of these chats right quick.
Oh, dang. We
So far behind. God, dog. Okay, here we go.
That's crazy.
25, TJ.
Planning.
Rod, planning, patience, and persistence. Success is never too late.
Come on
Absolutely.
now.
That one. Anniversary Boulder. DT Cruiser, thank you for coming in here. We just gave you a super chat song. Thank you so much for your super chat that you gave us while we was on our anniversary cruise, y'all. We just came back from the
Dang, I forgot. Oh,
MSC Seashore video. Should be coming out within the next about 2 weeks or so. I'm doing all the editing now, but
Until then, y'all gonna catch
we had
the
mixed
story.
emotions. Stay on the lookout for that, y'all. We're going to give y'all honest opinion on the MSC Seashore, but thank y'all so much for checking on us while we was gone.
Yes.
We did have a good time on the cruise ship. Mm-hmm. Cruise ship itself, we got mixed views, and you'll hear about that soon. Keisha A saying, welcome in, everyone. Make sure that you hit that line.
Thank you, Keish.
Thank you so much, Queen Keish. Dark Things speaking to everybody. Griffin speaking.
Clock that.
Clock that, man. Meet in this, whatever that shit is, this.
What finger you use?
I don't know.
Is that one, yeah.
You are your favorite couple speaking to everybody. Who is Lynn? Life Lessons. Hello, everyone. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much, Lynn. Welcome in here.
Thank you for being here.
See, I'm not even going to say it.
What they say? Oh, they late.
Why is they ain't text us to say happy anniversary to me? Just going to sip on that, me.
Oh, let me see.
I
forgot something.
Let's sip on that. You guys sip on that. Sip on that.
What's more important, a text or a call?
Come on, baby. Talk your shit, baby. See? See? Sheldon, call Jesus on me. Now I'm choking. Communication is key to a relationship. Super important, y'all. You got to work it out. I know one thing, and I'm talking about this right quick. A lot of times.
Oh, who is that?
Nope. Nice try. A lot of times with relationships, you assume what the person is going through, what they're feeling. And I'm not a ventriloquist. I'm not a mind reader. I'm not Gandhi. I'm not a prophet, a psychic. I'm not Miss Cleo. Right? So either you tell me what's wrong with you, or I'm just gonna keep on about my business. And then by you not telling the person what you're going through or how you feel, whether it's going to be good or bad, that's where the problem comes in. We got to communicate, let them know, hey, you said this. or hey, you did this, or hey, I didn't appreciate this. You saw me doing all this stuff. I would appreciate it if had you just came in to assist me doing this one. Like I used to sit down. I wasn't really a video game person. Sit down, watch TV, watch meet foes, and do this and do this and do this. And then she do one thing wrong. Like, damn me, blah, blah, blah. And me like, motherfucker, did you not see me do all this, blah, 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 blah. I'm not saying it. I'm just picking on one little thing that it asked me to do or something happened and she didn't do it. Meanwhile, she's been doing everything all day.
Everything. You hear me? Like a whole.
And so now me getting mad, and I don't know why she's mad, but she's really mad because, like, mother, you see me doing everything and you're not trying to help me. You didn't help me, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't know that. And so now I peep up on everything. So I'm already a step ahead of today. Me had to tell me I started washing a load of clothes, 2 loads today, matter of fact. Come on, all the fellas who wash clothes. I started washing clothes. I was. So I was washing loads and I was trying to put everything together. And on the cruise, Saturday, before we even got up, I woke up Saturday morning. We got the ship Sunday. I woke up Saturday morning putting stuff away, packing stuff up, everything neat and organized.
Now, let me tell you something. That is something to be happy about, baby. When you don't have to say, hey, excuse me, can you just help me out? Like, can you see something and do something? See something and say something. Well, you know, whatever. Like, that is the biggest relief for a woman. Like, it should be understood that we're in the same area. And we're in the same place.
And that gets a lot of time we macho, we want to come home and have our newspaper handed to us with our flippers, not flippers, what's called sandals, house shoes, slippers.
Sliding across the floor.
I said, man, I'd be putting words together. I said,
you done mess up a little
flip flops and
because you said tranquil. What did you say earlier?
No, you messed up earlier. You said.
No,
you said your boss said something about equity or
no, I didn't. I said communication.
No, but you said a word begin with an E. You literally destroyed that word. But I let you go ahead and slide in. So why you try to call me up? No, you didn't know. You said
I don't remember.
Yeah, word. We're gonna run it back. You said a word again with an E, but you messed up that word. Said that. Yes, you did, me. We're gonna run the thing back. You said a word again with an E. You fully fucked that word up.
Okay.
But I kept it going. I digress. I kept it going, babe. I ain't called you out on it, babe. Communication is important.
Right. That's another thing.
Let that shit go, baby.
Discuss any issues in private. Like, if we get out this live right now, and I say, because sometimes we have a conversation where I say, like, talk about it, but you don't have to do it in front of people. Everybody don't have to know everything.
Especially in this social media. We didn't have this problem until the social media, and now you put it's complicated. Now you making posts. You dropping subliminal posts. You doing subliminal diss on Facebook, and now your wife blocking you. Like all that shit is so corny. It's so corny. Like it's hard. And back then, you can see, and was now friends with Lemitra. Like, she unfriended you. Okay, it's like so. This shit, there's no need for all this stuff. But communicating is go back to what we're talking about. Communication, guys. You got to make sure that you're communicating and tell them because again, I don't know what you're feeling, and I'm not trying to do like me is the queen of doing research. She can figure out what's wrong with me. I don't really got time to try to figure out. Let me know. If I did something wrong, I'm man enough and mature enough to apologize,
I just be like,
to admit that I did wrong, that I said something wrong, that I should have done this, or blah, 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 whatever. But I'm not trying to figure you out. Like, let me know, communicate, tell me what I did wrong, and so I can do better the next time I won't do it again, or we can have some type of common ground. You don't like how the toilet seat up all the time. But I don't like it down all the time. I like to wake up and just go pee. Right. So we can communicate back and forth and how we like to come to a common ground. It's not always about I tell you this and I want you to do this. Well, maybe I don't want to do this. And I don't like it this way. Well, maybe she don't want to do it that way. So we got to come to some type of common ground that works best for the both of us. Once you get to that common ground, there's no going back from it. Unless we come to another negotiation later on about something else. but we negotiate. Just like Trump and these tariffs with China for the next 60 days.
Only thing different, we got common sense.
Okay. But again, come to communication, y'all. Communication, I know it's cliche to say now, but y'all, I want to tell y'all, communication is super important, guys, because again, you holding that stuff in is only going to build deep resentment or a disconnect. And for some people, it could lead to cheating. If you had a deep resentment or deep disconnection, the love isn't there, and then you go to work, and now that work husband like, what's going on? You smell good. Damn, girl, you look good. Thank you. And okay. And then the next day, it says again. And then the next day, and you start putting it together like, damn, my husband will never say I look good. My husband will never say I smell good. My husband will never listen to me. He listens to everything you say, and he's patient. That work husband is patient. He's sitting there like, yeah, oh, what? For real? Man, you deserve better, man. I don't you. I'll listen to everything you say. And then a month later, here you go, y'all. Communication is so important. Let's go back to the comments. King Daniel's in the building. My man upgraded from a prince to the king. Happy anniversary, Uncle Anwar and Auntie Me. God bless you both.
You gotta
bless
love
you
that auntie and uncle status.
Oh my God, yes. Check in my reaction to Keisha H. Y'all see now, woo, definitely took a couple of decades of marriage for the soft-spoken and calm. It does, Keisha H. Yo, it's almost like, who is she? This is, as anybody who remember me from back in the day, me was a fire starter. She played no games. She give you, what happened?
Miss Reese said I was trying to say cliche. That was staff. Sorry, that was staff. Said.
So yeah, Meat was if you get her one wrong, Meat is
man.
But this Meat here, she won't deal with you, but you won't know she won't deal with you. She just slowly drift off.
Hey baby, you ain't got a word.
Memory. Hey.
Oh,
so
I was finna keep singing.
No. But yeah, this person here is not the same Meat, y'all. And I love this Meat so much more now because I appreciate the growth. I see the strength. The glow is there. Okay. Everything is. What about me, Meat?
It's the same way. Let me tell you. Like,
hell, I would be edified too.
It's almost like a man versus woman version. Like, it's kind of like same but different. So we both literally had to get to the point where we just understood everything that we just spoke about. We had to understand it. We had to take it into consideration, and we had to care. We had to care about each other's feelings.
And that's the point. What I'm saying. The last word you got to care is the communication. Again, y'all, if you let the stuff eat up on the inside, it's gonna get to the point where you start resenting coming home. Right? You started. You be happy at work, and me say all the time. You be smiling when you at work, but you be frowning when you come home. And back then, I'm saying, like, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? But it should be true. Like, anytime you're happy away from your spouse, that's a problem. And you really need to stop. And I promise you, 9 times out of 10, it's probably something very, very small that got you that way that can't be fixed. Me and me never had a problem so big that not saying we never needed counseling, but we never had a problem that big where we needed someone else. Like, we had our friends and families, the Big Johns, the Jolies, to sit down and listen to us. But at the end of the day, we really didn't need them. Mm-mm. All we needed had to talk with each other. But again, it goes back to the egos. When you got to be right and she got to be right and no one wants to be wrong, there's no way you can communicate. When 2 people yelling, I tell you this at my job all the time, when you got 2 people yelling, I promise you, it's impossible to listen. It's literally impossible. Somebody got to shut deep up and let someone talk, which requires somebody else to listen and to be receptive of you got to be receptive. Even if the information is incorrect, me can say, you a big fat funky mother. I may be thinking what she's saying is totally wrong, right? But I can listen.
I'll never say you stink.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying you can say that because you don't take showers, you don't blah blah blah, you don't do blah 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 blah. And I might be like, wait a minute, I take a shower every day. What she's saying may not be correct, but be able to receive this information so you can process what she's saying, and then you can rebuttal back to her and then give your side of why she feels this way. But somebody has to be receptive. Someone has to talk, someone has to listen. And then when the person is listening, give that person a chance to then speak back to what you just said. It's the court of law. The prosecution, the Diddy case is giving their case. The defense on Diddy's side is going to give their case. And then the prosecution is going to be a rebuttal, that witness and that person. And then the defense is going to be, that's what a relationship is. Be able to listen, receive, rebuttal, and then come up with some type of resolution. But yeah, Meek is definitely at one point was the Hulk. Y'all thought I'm crazy. Alabama Aquarius, that's unmatched. We got Sabir in the building. Happy anniversary to you too. 25 years in county. I love y'all. We love you too, bro. Cruising is fun. Anytime's in the building. Welcome in here. Happy medium equals 25 years. You got to, y'all. You got to come to a common ground, y'all. I promise you, man. If y'all know anything else, put it in the chat. Come to a happy medium. You got to be able to negotiate and come up with something, which means you got to listen. You can't negotiate if there's only one person talking. That's not negotiating. That's being a dictator. All right. We learned that now in the news. Somebody has to talk. Somebody has to rebuttal and give their point of view, their insight, their feedback. And then you come to a common ground that best suits both of you. All right. That's where everything will come to sex life, with work, with finances, with spirituality, with health. Like, it's been plenty times Meek want to go work out every day. I like with me. I'm like, I promise you, we go tomorrow, we go Thursday, and we go Sunday. Right? Okay. Now that doesn't mean she's not gonna work out on her own. She may still go walking, but my part of it, instead of me not going at all, I go at least 3 days. I'm just giving y'all for an example. Come to a happy medium.
Wait, what did it say?
Fuck it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. My mama speaking. Fuck it. When it's out the way, I feel better. Thank you, Prince Daniel. Hey, gotta be sweating in here. Y'all, I promise you, y'all, there's nothing. Y'all, when I tell y'all, and it's real talk right here, I gotta stand up. When I tell y'all, me and Sabir, who's in here, can tell you, Miramani is in here. We have not, this is Allah's my witness, we have not had a major argument in how long, Meek?
Oh, it's been some years.
At least a good 8 to 9 years.
Yeah, it's been some years.
Let me say that again. Jump on the Meek bombs for 8 years, Meek. We have not, me and her, had a major argument. I ain't talking about fist fights and we ain't talking about putting hands. I'm talking about arguing. When there's elevation of voices, when there's attitude, when there's steam, when there's fire. We had not had a major argument in at least 8 years. Once you realize this, fuck it. Once you realize there's nothing to argue about. If you lose your job and it's something that you did wrong, you didn't show up for work or your performance, I apologize, baby. I should have did better, but I'm going to go out and find another one. But to be arguing back and forth about you losing your job ain't going to get you that job back. Why are we arguing for it, right? Go out and find another job. Bills, whatever the case may be, there's nothing worth getting upset, fighting, cussing out. We haven't had a fight in years. That don't mean we agree on everything. Now, that don't mean we haven't had intense, different sides of views. I don't know who this is. I don't know. different viewpoints on certain things.
I'm about to slide up this chair.
But y'all, we haven't had major fight because there's really no need. Once you realize, like, and I'm tell you what, I'm not sure she's not in here. We got a sister that's been in our life since I was 7th, 8th grade. Her name Jolie. Y'all probably we talk about Jolie. We at least all the videos back in the day used to talk about Jolie. But me, we was arguing back and forth. Again, we needed that crowd. We needed that validation. I wanted to be right in front of a studio audience. She wanted to be right in front of a studio audience. Sabir was there. Sabir was listening. Jolie was listening. And we sitting there going back and forth and standing up heated. And I tell y'all, me and her was on the same mind page because she was cussing and yelling, and I'm cussing and yelling. I look over at Jolie. Jolie look like this.
I'm telling you. I wish I knew the exact day, exact time.
I wish, y'all.
That need to be engraved.
That was the moment. I looked at Big John. Big John sitting there like this.
I was like
y'all done? And I'm like this. Like, motherfucker, you no.
I was like,
I'm looking at Jolie and Jolie like this.
We was like,
and me like, motherfucker. And she look at Big John like this.
We look like.
And I'm sitting there looking like, we look so stupid. And they sitting there like, well, y'all just shut up and get over it. Like, what are we talking about now? And that was the moment we like, what are we doing? What are we arguing about? Y'all, it's not worth it. All right, Sabir.
35 people in the building.
Sabir saying F it. We got Sybil in the building. Welcome in here, Sybil. Shout out to my man, Keon.
Hey, Keon.
Transparency is real. You got to be transparent, man. Even if it hurts, even if it's uncomfortable. What Marvin Sapp said?
It's going to make you uncomfortable.
It's going to make you uncomfortable.
It may not feel right.
Ooh, come on.
Wait, what song was that? No,
he got his hands on you.
Yeah.
It may
I probably messed it up, though.
But you got a point. It may make you feel uncomfortable, y'all. Transparency hurts. Come on, somebody. Transparency hurts. It's not supposed to feel good. All right. Sometimes growth hurts. All right. Love hurts. It's a good feeling. It's that good pain. Have you ever went to a gym? You ever get to the gym and you try to max out? You do 1,000 curls or 1,000 pounds. You do 200 pounds 50 times. That burn hurts, but it feels good afterwards. You know that muscle just ripped. That muscle just ripped, right? A muscle only gets bigger when it rips. Your muscle literally has to rip apart in order to grow bigger and stronger. That pain hurts. That's love. Come on, man. Y'all want to meet bombs. We preaching tonight. That pain hurts. Love hurts. But it's necessary in order for it to grow. Man, we had to go through so much that we have never talked about on the live stream. I'm talking about repossessions. I ain't talking about everything. Repossessions. I'm talking about evictions. I'm talking about shadiness, messiness. Like so much pain, love hurts, but it's necessary. There's nothing outside of death that can make me and her separate. Besides the fact that God had to say, "Back out, come with me." That you, Lord.
That you, Jesus.
And come, there's nothing. Man, me done been through it all. All the fires, all the pain, all the adversities, all the hurdles, death, losing 2 fathers, best friend, a sister. That's a lot to go through in the 25 years that we've been through. All right, go through. Big Dre's in the building. There's some real birthday.
Hey, look, child. Baby, when I tell you, Dre, thank you, bro. When I tell you, when we noticed that poster was hanging up for nothing.
Man, Dre, I ripped that poster in half.
Man, he turned the thing down so quick.
Man, Dre said, "Don't blame me. I ain't do that shit."
And we was really there,
Yo, Dre
staring, trying to like.
Dre made a poster for us.
It was so funny.
I went to the hood Walgreens. They completely cropped everything. I was so happy that what I saw, I didn't pay attention that our channel name was gone or the QR code was missing or was cut off.
I said, I know Dre didn't send us this. I said, because it don't match. I said, it don't go together. Like, if somebody didn't want to scan it, why isn't our name there? So I think it clicked. So he went,
I take Dre like you fucked that shit up. Dre like, nigga, I ain't do that shit. Like, your name ain't on that.
What word he used? He used some. He said some 101.
Yeah, he said marketing 101. I'm like, this ain't no marketing. You fucked up my poster. Man,
I was dying.
Again, y'all, we just laugh at everything now. It was like, man,
for real.
Dre a real one.
That shit was so funny.
Cause Dre could have cussed my ass out. Yes, why I see transparency is paramount, and not staying angry with each other. Instead, using the energy that helps y'all. I tell my job all the time, 'cause I'm a trainer by trade during the daytime. I tell my training classes and my job that we offer solutions with options. In marriage, we offer the same solutions. All right, you gotta give me options. There's always multiple ways to resolve whatever issue that you have. But the problem is, no one wants to come to a common solution because it's easier to point fingers and place blame instead of trying to resolve it. Just like Charlemagne always says, no one cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining. No one cares about fixing the issue. We get satisfaction as, Isu making me feel bad because she did something wrong. Instead of me saying, okay, I got this, let me do this or whatever, or I did something wrong. Instead of me saying, okay, fine, it is what it is. She took passion and blaming me. We wasn't getting stuff done. Like, take pride into resolving and fixing it, come up with options and just knock it out. It takes so much time and easy. It's so much easier to just fix it instead of just keep pointing fingers. Bishop Dre. Let me get on that organ testifying. Come on, Big Dre. Controversial Cruiser in the building. Becky and Scott. We got Danny in the building. Let's thumbs up this live stream. Sabir. See, don't put my name in a bad influence. Damn, I'm 30 minutes behind. Sabir was a bad influence. Well, my brother probably more so. But I used to want to go to Sambucas. I wanted to go to the clubs with Sabir and them like that, whatever. Not saying you told me to come outside, but it seemed like the fun thing to do. I'm 22 years old, living in Atlanta. Why can't I go out? Trouble.
He said cap.
Who said cap?
No, I thought cap at the end.
Oh yeah, he said cap. Right, Sabir. He gotta get his bad actions on his own. I did, but I still wanted to hang out with my brothers while they was outside. Again, it's all about being mature, right? Sabir, he was a father. I was. Again, I ain't gonna hold you. Again, 22 years old in Atlanta. Yo, this is the height of Atlanta, at least in my opinion. All the clubs stayed open till 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Then you had the after hour clubs. Everything was happening. We moved in Atlanta at the right time. This is after the Freaknik days, but right after the next movement of snap music and everything goes. I'm talking about the Archies, the BMFs, the Jeezys, everything was happening in Atlanta, and I wanted to be outside. Let's keep going.
Cheryl and Jeremy.
Cruising is fun.
Oh.
Definitely somewhere to run to when you get on each other's nerves to cool down. Man cave, She Shed. Y'all know I never heard She Shed till recently. The Garage, 21 years marriage share. Shout out to 21 years. Joe and Jamila. Definitely, y'all, it's nothing wrong for escaping. Like, again, that this getaway that I wanted with Sabir and Bashir, had that happened now, it'd been more valuable now than it would be back then. Because now you just need to get away, get some space, just clear your mind, have a few drinks, blah, blah, blah. But I don't need that now. Like, me and me got every drink we want to at the house. Like, me and me are comfortable. Again, it goes back to what I'm saying. Communication, loving, appreciating who you have. I think a lot of times we lose the appreciation in your spouse because it's so easy due to looks may change, weight may have changed, health may change. So, subconsciously you start to lose value in the person. But now she's everything that I ever wanted, ever needed, blah, blah, blah. I'm comfortable doing everything with me. Like, I don't go nowhere without me, which is not necessarily a good thing. Sometimes you need that space and that break away from, like, Keisha H may go to the garden. YFC may go to editing. Dre may go to the studio. Joe may be editing. So you need that little break space to do you, but make sure it's constructive and not with people that could bring you harm. Always respect me now for shouting out entrepreneurs of the culture. Appreciate you. And Chess Valley, why not? It's free.
Right.
It's free to show love. Enjoy those wine glasses. We got Fast and Tree in the building.
Hey, Fast and Tree.
Oh, she said, love those wine glasses. Thank you. And Tanya, I want to hit you up. Tell is this the right glass for this occasion? I don't know what these glasses are for. Maybe we gotta get better with the glasses part of the spirits.
Oh, okay.
So the cork struggle was worth it. Nice. It's all the beautiful struggle, Keisha. Let's keep going. House of X is in the building. Happy anniversary with Weeze and me. Thank you, House of X. Shout out to Juan and Leo.
Thank y'all for being here.
Your favorite couple celebrate 43 months of membership. Y'all want to meet bombs for 43 months. Appreciate y'all and everything y'all doing for us, your YFC since day one.
Exactly.
You don't need a padded bag.
Exactly.
Right. People, and that's another thing.
Exactly.
As men, we always want some type of cosign. We always want somebody to, again, not saying, because just like a woman wants to feel beautiful. She wants her man to say, "Baby, you look good today. Baby, you look beautiful today. Are you losing weight? You look like you're getting slimmer." A woman loves to be edified. A man doesn't mind for a woman to tell a man that from time to time. But we don't need to be doing shit just for the sake of want to get recognition. It's like, just do it. Do your job as a man. Take care, like Timmy said, take care of your house. Take care of your queen. She's going to realize it, and she's going to take care of you. She ain't got to do it. I woke up this morning. First thing I smelled was breakfast getting cooked. Like, damn.
No, I like that. I cook breakfast every
No,
day.
I'm saying, but this morning, But I'm saying this morning I woke up, I'm like, damn, making, I can tell it was a special anniversary breakfast. I didn't have to tell me to make breakfast today. She just did it. Like, you don't have to tell people, let her do what she do. And you do what you do. Hats on the Mission's in the building. Welcome in here, Hats on the Mission. We got a new membership. Welcome in here, Joe.
Thank you.
Do I got a membership song?
Yeah, members only.
I don't think I got it on this file, me.
What? I'll sing it.
Sing it, baby.
Hold on, let me find it. I forgot how I start off.
I mean, it's literally 3 seconds.
Oh, cause it's members only tonight. Hey, okay.
Welcome to the membership, JOA. All right. Off the chat. Hold on a second.
Ooh, dang, I feel like
Damn.
I'm way behind. How was that? Oh, there it is.
No,
that's not even it.
That was a super chat. Damn. Okay, here we go. Shit, good. No, that's super chat. Damn. Okay, here we go. Joe came a member.
Oh.
Adventure. Hello to all entering into the chat. Those who I may miss. Traveling Cake said,
Traveling Cake.
Happy anniversary, me and I. When you look into each other's eyes, you know what the other is thinking without words. That's when you know you are the one.
Yeah, and you just say, we just saying the same thing at the same time.
So speaking of when I knew me was the one, quick story time right quick. Again, go back and watch our video we did years ago on story time, the Still in Love story. I remember like it was yesterday. Stedman College had this place called the Square, and it had all the fraternity and sororities, Greek emblems, symbols, and shields on it. And by this time, me was an Omega groupie. And so me was sitting on the Q Square. and she had this green Mobile Summer Jam 95.
Hey.
No, it was 94.
I think it
Summer
was
Jam 94.
95.
95, sure.
Yeah.
And she had these tight white thigh shorts.
That
It was
not
super
thigh.
tight.
That was not.
It was. It came to your thigh.
They were like my knees.
Can I tell my story
Okay,
for you?
go.
All right, can I tell my story?
You make it seem like I was just like a hoochie.
Me had these tight white shorts on. Her thigh was sticking out. But me had these tight white shorts on. She had some Bobos on. Y'all remember Bobos?
Yeah.
Bobos.
They
make
cost
you
$1.90. Wait, how go?
It's Bobo. They make your feet feel fine. So she had and she was sitting there on the Q Square, and I was sitting there, I think the Q Square, I think in front of the Q Square was the Kappa Square. So I was sitting on the Kappa Square, and me was sitting on the Q Square. Freshman year, first day of school, and I saw me, and I knew right then it's going down. How you felt when the first time you saw me, Meek?
See, for me, it was like when I went home. You know how like that first semester, and you go home for the first time. I think it was probably for maybe Thanksgiving or something. And then I was so ready to go back, and like it was like I was so missing them. So when I realized that I left, I wasn't around them, I didn't see them every day, and I missed them, I knew right then, like, oh, I really love this man.
And I remember.
Oh, don't be trying to add. My mom's.
I remember it was spring break, freshman year. I hope D. Brian not in here. D. Brian, leave the chat if you in here. It was freshman year, spring break. This one, both me and me.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Me and me ran track. And so we went home for a few days for spring break. Me went back home to Leroy, Alabama.
And I know I'm from Leroy, child.
And I went home to Tampa. And so I'm in Tampa, and like me just said, I'm sitting there missing Meek and thinking about Meek. And I'm trying to figure out how the hell can I get back. Now, we were supposed to meet back into Atlanta. The first time I ever been to Atlanta. And so, I shouldn't even say this, but my girlfriend at the time, mother paid for me to go on a Greyhound to Atlanta. So I told her that I had to go to Atlanta for a track meet, which I did. I pretty much was going to miss the track meet because I had no way to get back. My father wasn't going to just drive me back to Atlanta. To Atlanta. It was a HBCU. So I ended up going on a Greyhound, 12, 13, 14 hours. I had my little Walkman, listen to me, me writing letters while we was home for a spring break. And the whole time, think about me. And I got to the Greyhound station, and I'm stuck. We didn't have cell phones back then. All right, all I had was Meek's number to her house. And I called Meek, and Meek's pouring down crying. My stepdaddy Preston won't drive me to Atlanta. And she pouring down crying, and I'm pouring down crying. This is when I realized, I'm like, yo, she's the one, because I left Tampa to come to Atlanta for a track meet, not knowing how I'm going to get to the school. I called a Greyhound. I called me from a payphone. She finally answered. She's pouring down crying. I'm crying. I was miserable. 3 days later, she ended up going back to meeting us back up on the campus. And from there, it was like,
man, it
was inseparable since.
Okay.
But me and Meek this whole entire time, like, again, I said I had a girlfriend. My freshman year, she was still like a senior in high school. Meek had a boyfriend, some clown or anything. So she had somebody ask someone, and me and Meek were just frequent friends, if you would say, friends with benefits. No, but we knew that we was for each other. We just didn't know how we was gonna get to this point. And that's when I knew that Meek was the one. Now, D. Brian would laugh and say that I called a hitchhike a ride on the back of a Buick or something like that, but it was a Greyhound. And that's when I knew. April would have been April 1996 then, because that would have been spring break. So yeah, spring break, yeah. April or wherever that spring break, March or April of 1996 when I knew Meek was Me the One. Now, we didn't make it official till after Mira was born. Meek withdrew from school. Hold on a second, y'all. This is the picture. Hold on a second. If I can find it. Meek right here. This is the picture that Meek looks so sad because this picture, I did not know that Meek was pregnant. So she was pregnant with Amira, and she called me to Hay Hall. She called me to Hay Hall and was like, I got some bad news. Like, oh shit. And then she said, I'm leaving school. Like, leaving school for what? Like, I thought she probably flunked or bad grades. No, I'm pregnant. And she drew school. So she was looking sad. It was like literally my last time seeing her until October. Mira was born in September. She ended up coming back to school like the October, November. And we didn't know how it was going to be, how it was going to work out, whatever. But I told all her friends, Germany, rest in peace, Germany. And I said, if Meek come back to Stillman, I'm gonna marry her. And she came back November 1998. November 1998, I proposed to her in front of not the whole student body, but I proposed to her in front of, Stillman, we had non-Greeks. It's called B5 Bs. Yeah, no ESA. Yeah, a lot of different non-Greek fraternity and sororities. And so I was a part of this non-Greek, and our new line was crossing that night. And before they came out, before the probate show, everybody that was here, Nikki and Tina and Janine, everybody knew what I was going to do. They had me come there. That's why she wasn't dressed. She had no idea. Me just left work today. You see what me? There was a flannel shirt. Me, there was a flannel shirt, a fucking red sweater. But had shared. I proposed to her at least about 200-300 people that was in this little lobby. And inside this is the rec center. Y'all went to HBC. Y'all know you got a community center that you watch TV, play games and stuff. It was there. And so this is when I proposed to her. This was November 21st, 1998. So none of this time prior to this moment we ever dated. We never was boyfriend and girlfriend. This is the first time that I made it official when I proposed to her. Up until from August of 1995, up until that picture, we were just seeing each other, having fun. But that engagement is when I made it official. And a year before then, I knew I was going to do it. This was another organization me and Meek was a part of. It's a co-ed fraternity, a sorority called ESA, Epsilon Sigma Alpha. And I had a probate show, and I was the tail dog. It was 21 of us, and I was number 21. And look who's by my side. The person who hazed me, the person who beat my ass.
We did not do all that.
Meek was right here by my side. And no one really knew about this, how I felt about this picture. But look how close Meek is to me. I'm sitting doing my call and doing what do you call it when you the roll call, the intro, greetings. I'm saying do my greetings and stuff like that. Whatever. Big Aunt was there and Lonnie and Meek was right here. She never left my side the whole entire time through the process. And so stuff like this is like makes us inseparable. Mm-hmm. All right, enough of story time. Let's go back to the chat, y'all. We're gonna end up eating this live up pretty soon.
No, it's
been an hour and a half.
No, I was looking at the comments. It looked like it's a lot. Shout out to the 30 people in the
30 people in here, y'all. Yeah, y'all got any questions? Put in the chat. I'm trying to get to it as soon as I'm trying to get there, y'all. I promise you, I'm trying to get to y'all comments. If anybody want to come up, let me know. But let me go down. That's Sheldon saying so. Let me get listening to Sheldon. Parker's gonna go in here. Okay, I said, damn, I'm trying to go back up. Trying to go back up. Cruise Capers. Okay, House of X and Weeze. JOA became a member. YFC, what, $25 super chats?
Oh, thank y'all. Cheers.
Let me write it down, because I don't want to give them the super chat song yet. because I'm going back down. I'm gonna keep going back up.
Okay.
So write it down. YFC, you got super chat song coming. $25 from your favorite couple. Cheers to 25 of marriage. May God continue to bless y'all. Can you sing our super chat song?
Wait.
Do the House of X version. We got a super chat. 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 We got a super chat now. Okay, go.
If we miss anybody, welcome in.
Welcome
Thank
in,
y'all for
everybody.
being
Welcome to
here.
our 25th anniversary live. We're just talking about our journey and our story. We got Team Reach Travels in the building. Happy anniversary, fam. Been here in the bushes because I had Bible study going on at the same time. Love you guys and prayer. Many, many more years over your marriage. Thank you so much.
Too.
We absolutely love y'all. Thank y'all for being such a positive part of our journey.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love y'all. And thank you so much for helping us book our anniversary cruise, y'all.
Look,
the
top tier travel
top
agents.
tier, y'all. We're gonna have
Baby, we had an email. Like I said, I know we was not. We were still receiving an email like, "Hey,
her job is done.
You made it back home."
Her job is done, and she's still sending us correspondence. Like, I heard y'all made it back home. How is y'all? Y'all, professional isn't the word when it comes to Team Reach Travel Agency. So again, y'all looking to book a cruise?
Hit them up.
Hit them up. So we're gonna be doing content about businesses and supporters that we supporting these YouTube streets, like we booked through your favorite couple for the Reconnecting at Sea and for the Meet birthday cruise on Virgin. Okay, again, y'all go on a cruise with us. Join the Meet 50th birthday cruise on Virgin. Hit up your favorite couple. Now we went through Team Reach Travels. We're going through Big Dre for a lot of our graphic work. So again, as we continue on, we're gonna be supporting those who've been supporting us. So be on the lookout. All right. Oh shoot, here you go. D. Bryant. I knew I speak his name and look who's in here.
You know what?
Hola, family. Espero que tengas anniversario maravilloso. Amor de Punta Cana.
Oh, y'all photos look so amazing. I'm so happy that y'all are enjoying yourself.
Shout out to my sister Capri.
Hey, Capri.
I'm trying to scroll down to the chat. Okay, we got another super chat from JOA. So that's 2 for $20. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Blessing to 25 years. Thank you so much, Joe. Everything doesn't have to know everything.
Oh,
that's a fact, man. Y'all I'm telling y'all right now, y'all, keep family and friends out your business. Take it a step further. Keep single people out. There's nothing a single person can tell you about your marriage. They're not there. And they're probably not there for a reason. Hello, come on, somebody. They're not there for a reason. Now, if they've been divorced, maybe you could take that into consideration. But you couldn't make your shit work. So how you gonna tell me about my shit? Right. So be mindful and be careful about who you share secrets or take advice from. A lot of times people take advice from single people. Yo, what can they tell you? They can't tell you anything about it. So when it comes to hang around, when you hang around single people, you end up getting to single people problems, right? Church, flirting, cheating, staying out late, the ability to just give up. Like, girl, if I was you, I would just leave that nigga down there, or that number, and that mother ain't a good girl. I try to tell you, blah, blah, blah. See? And then you sitting there like, you know what, girl? You right. I don't need him. And now you single, just like she's single. All right? Everybody will listen to Beyonce to the left, the whole time she home to her husband. And she telling y'all to leave y'all man, and she ain't let go nowhere. Be mindful who y'all lean to for hope, inspiration, who y'all dream couples and goals are. Because everybody, who they say, compromise is everything. You are correct, me now. Thank you, Cakes. Park is gonna go in the building. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Again, and happy anniversary to y'all. I think they just celebrated, I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. I know it's a 9. I don't know if it's 9 years or 19, but they just celebrated their anniversary recently. So shout out to, I think 9 years. Mm-hmm. Happy anniversary, Siobhan and my brother Brandon. Happy anniversary to them. All right, y'all. I'm trying to catch up on these comments. We got 2 super chats. Getting older is evolving. Just like evolving with Etta, to evolve is to elevate. Yeah, that's the same thing when it comes to marriage, y'all. Like it's just like that, like a caterpillar. Caterpillar lay low to the ground, crawling his way, but it's gonna blossom to that beautiful butterfly. Sometimes, y'all, you gotta go through that crawl. Sometimes you gotta go through that mud. I don't take back nothing that me and me been through. The repossessions, the repos, the terminations, the lights being shut off, the hungry nights, man, I'm talking about, you talking about ain't nothing like having sleep for dinner. Like that's an experience that you grow. It builds character. Yeah, I promise you. Go to sleep hungry. You're gonna figure out a way to make some changes.
I think my last straw. I think when I
said get the whole bottle.
I think my thing was when we made Mira.
What happened?
We made Mira a birthday cake, and I wrote 5 on it. But if she had cake with some French fries, some homemade French fries, I was like, oh hell no. Oh, Mira would not let me forget that.
That's how I'm struggling. That's why, again, the kids know, and that's one reason why I try to. And not say I'm grinding like I'm rich, but I try to go so hard with the content or what we try to do with the book or just everything we do because I don't want them to ever. And that's why I'm kind of so strict, kind of with Mira, with who, you know, because she's actively dating or seeing somebody. Mine need to focus on school. So, but I know she's going to be smart with it. But Mira, like, I just got to make sure I don't want her to ever be with somebody. I ain't saying she got to be with somebody that's rich. But I want them to definitely be with somebody who got some goals, who got a vision. They don't have to be there yet. But do you have a game plan to get you there? Like, again, it's easy to confess out the mouth greatness. Mm-hmm. But with greatness, take action. It takes responsibility. It takes movement. And so you don't have to be at point C, but do you have the plan to get from point A to point B? Or are you just, wishing upon a star, waiting for this mystical person? Not saying God's mystical. I'm just saying wait for this thing to just come out of nowhere with lotto tickets or something like that. Like, no, God bless those who help themselves. So you got to be the one to put in action, put in movement. My mom used to say, Mama, what the song? In the song?
Mama, God bless the child.
Yeah, Mama may have, Papa may, God bless the child. Like, you got to do the work. And have some type of goal, some type of drive, some type of ambition, some type of. I love dreamers. I'm a big dreamer. People that know me know I dream. I low-key talk to myself sometimes. I plan out. I visualize. I walk through every scenario, whether it be a cruise, whether it be a live stream, whether it be a conversation I have. In my mind, I plan out every type of scenario. Maybe it's the Gemini in me. Maybe it's the other person that's in me that's doing it. But I pretty much have a plan mapped out with most situations. I mapped out if it goes this way or it goes that way. So if it don't go that way, I'm not crushed because in my mind, I already heard the no. I already know and heard in my mind what I need to do in case it doesn't go that way. So like be a dreamer, but have some movement, some activity with that movement. So I want Mira and Monty to have that same type of person like me, so they want to go through what we did, but I don't take nothing back that we went through. It's for a reason. I think we may talk about this before. Me and me went through a bad eviction, and it wasn't because me and me didn't pay our rent or didn't do anything. We did everything we supposed to do. We had a shady, evil landlord who called us with what the word I'm looking for mean? A loophole almost. Mm-hmm. It was a loophole. All right. A bad situation happened. We paid our rent. They claimed they never got it. We got a receipt and a coupon from the money order that shows we got it. They said, I think we got it, but I'm out of town. I check when I get back, which is probably a lie. But we got a court letter. We didn't go to court because she said, she hit us back saying, I got it. It'll process it probably by Monday. So when I got the court letter, like, you know, you don't pay your rent, you got to show the court. We ignored the court letter because she said she got it. I got a receipt that says paid for. Long story short, us not going to court caused us to get an eviction. And so one of these days, can't anybody ever tell me that God's not good? One day, it was a Tuesday. I will never forget this. It was a Tuesday. I called Meat. I said, Meat, I just got this feeling. It was like the first of the month, something like that, the second or something. I said, Meat, I got this feeling. Come get me right now. And Meat drove from Marietta, Georgia to Sandy Springs. And we drove from Sandy Springs to Snellville. Ask Tanya. If Tanya's still in here, she knows how far. She lives out that way. How far it is to get from Sandy Springs, Perimeter Mall, till Snellville. Then they passed Stone Mountain. She drove, got us there in like 15 minutes. I swear to God, I don't know how the hell she did it. We got home. I literally unlocked the door. I took my shirt off and I grabbed a trash bag. By the time I turned around, just that quick, I took my shirt off, went to the kitchen, went straight ahead, grabbed a trash bag, turned around, the moving trucks and the people was coming in to throw our shit outside. Me like, NY, how did you know? I'm like, I don't know. We ain't got no letter. We had no communication. I just had a bad feeling. And I'm going to show this on one of the last years. I recorded this when Snapchat first came popping. I recorded my Snapchat. I'll show y'all. I just want y'all to show proof that, again, y'all, can't nobody tell us about what we've been through, because we've been through it all. And we went outside. There's no worse feeling seeing your mother, your wife, and two young girls cry as people violate you. Mm-hmm. Throw your shit outside, and there's nothing you can do for no reason at all. Like, you literally I'm sitting there with a receipt for the full rent from 3 weeks ago. And they throwing everything out. And so when that happened, my manager, shout out to Jay, that's why I love Jay Green to death to this day. Yeah. But my manager, father, was moving. Who moves on a Tuesday? Nobody. I've never seen somebody in my life to move on a Tuesday. Her father was moving on a Tuesday. And she called me and said, my father's moving. Because again, this is a Tuesday. We didn't get paid till that Friday. We broke. We had no idea this was going to happen. So I'm outside, all our stuff, records. They stole my Apple TV. They stole cologne. They stole some Invicta watches. They were evicting us while robbing us at the same time. I'm talking about major violations. And so Jake called me and like, y'all gonna be okay? I'm like, well, my daddy got a moving truck. Man, U-Haul. You they got to be back tomorrow. You more than welcome use it. Her father and her brother drove to Snellville. They live in Kennesaw. They drove to Snellville to help get the stuff that we had outside. Now, where y'all gonna stay? I had no idea. We had no money. This is a Tuesday. We didn't have anything saved up. She was like, I won't say this person's name. She's like, well, this person here got some college dorms, apartments that y'all can stay in until y'all figure it out. You probably got like 2 weeks before like these people was like exchange students. Mm-hmm. They went back home overseas. She's like, you got a week. So we stayed there for the next week. She allowed me to get off work, and her job allowed to get off work. And we were searching around, getting denied. And now we had, because now it's Friday, we got paid. We wasting money paying application fees. So now we moved in with my brother, Bashir and Odie. Shout out to Odie. That's why we always gonna love Odie to this day. Odie let us stay over there. So for a whole month, we sent my mother to Chicago to live with her sister until we get everything squared away. So me, Miramani staying at Bashir's house and Odie's house for a month while we try to get everything together. We ended up pulling the next 2 checks. At this point, we just signed up for a network marketing company. It's called Melaleuca. A lot of people on social media, they call it, they don't say it by name. They call it the shopping club. The shopping club. Shout out to Melaleuca. Shout out to Rebecca and Ernest Ross and all these dope people. But we just signed up. I gambled. I took my last like $200. I signed up for this network marketing company, Melaleuca. They sell home cooking stuff and health,
like natural
vitamins and health stuff, cleaning product that's all natural. Dope company, but network marketing. A lot of people don't get into network marketing. But at that time, we was dipping and dabbing in. But I was a part of the company, so I had $200. Me like we should do something else with it. I'm like, it take money to make money. So again, I took the risk. I joined Melaleuca. Me being a national hustler and salesperson, I ended up getting like 10 new customers. The compensation plan was so good that you got bonuses and double match and status paycheck matches and stuff like that, whatever. So my first week check with Melaleuca was like $1,200. So I had $1,200 from Melaleuca from last week's work. My paycheck, meat paycheck, we ended up getting this house that we have right now. Better house, better neighborhood, more space. And from there, YouTube started. Few later, COVID with the pivot and blah, blah, blah. But we would not be in this house we have right now, doing what we're doing right now with the Mecca and all that type of stuff, probably not on YouTube, if it wasn't for that eviction. So sometimes you got to go through that caterpillar. You got to go through that crawling stage. You got to go through that ugly phase. You got to go through that low to the ground. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get up phase. Sometimes you got to go through that. I don't know, Lord, how I'm going to make it phase. Sometimes you got to go through that I don't think I can take no much more. Like, it's been transparency. It's been days that I wanted to, like, can't take it. I don't know how it's going to be. Looking at me and wondering, like, she deserves better. Well, don't make me start crying here. But it's been days that you want to figure out, like, how can I make me happy? Because I know she's happy, but I know she can't be happy. Like, no woman, like, if anybody else knew what we was going through, like, this is bum ass nigga here, this bum how you but again, it's like it's always something. And so those trials that you go through helps make you who you are today. So even the ugly phases, if you grow locks, some people call them the ugly phases when it's low and stuff like that, the hard-headed stage. You got to go through that. So to have the long, beautiful locks that you have right now, you got to go through that uncomfortable, like Marvin Sapp said, it's going to be uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. You got to go through that phase, whatever. And so if it wasn't for that eviction, if it wasn't for that shady, fake scam landlord who did what she did, we wouldn't be to where we at now. And we won't be to where we're going to go next. Like, this ain't the end all.
Final destination.
Whew. That was a lot, man. All right, y'all. We almost done, y'all. We gonna keep y'all. And let me just go back to the chat. Ooh. Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Constantly reminding yourself that question. You want to be happy? Come on. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? Y'all, I promise y'all, me and me hasn't had an argument. Y'all, there's I can't even fathom seeing her sad, cry, or hurt. Like, back then, it was like, you want her to hurt because you want her to be wrong so you can be right. Like, there's no gratification. There's nothing in the world worse than seeing your partner hurt, sad, depressed. It's not worth it. So I'd rather be happy any day. All right, I'm trying to go do more. I don't know what D. Brian's saying in Spanish. Trey and Nene in the building. Happy anniversary. We love y'all. We love the Kimberly. We love y'all too, man. Thank y'all so much, Trey and Nene. The mighty Trey and Nene. You cussing with not cursing. Huh?
No.
Well, cursing. Yeah, I've been cursing a lot. House of Eggs. I'm sorry.
Not you cussing.
Not you cussing.
Oh, no.
Hello to everybody in the lab. We are 43.
That's 9:35. Oh, Lord. We are 48. What did I say?
So we are 46, and there has been good and bad. 46 years in.
Wow,
God,
that's amazing.
Y'all don't even look like y'all been married for 46 years. Come on, look at that love. For example, been good and bad, but we remind each other that we are invested in each other. That's 46 years. Wow.
I love it.
We got Vino in the building. Shout out to the mighty, kicking it with the Rooks. Thank y'all so much for being in here. No pain, no gain.
Okay.
All right, I'm trying to skip past some of these comments. 46 years. Shut the doors. Not Anwar holding church. What's up, Big Dre? And shout out to Toast to Big Dre and Michelle. They just got their house. They got the keys to their house. Shout out to them. Cheers to Dre and Michelle at their house. Lord, not y'all bringing Dre for the printer F up. I'm looking like I'm sitting trying to scan it, and I sent Dre a picture. Dre's like, "Are you serious? Like the QR code is gone." I zoomed in, like
I was like, "This poster don't make sense."
I'm like, "You showing up?" And then he said, "You know what? It don't even have me not." And I literally had to look up. I was like, "Damn, Walgreens did me dirty."
They so lazy.
Walgreens did me, like they literally cut off me not the name that we had on top of the flyer.
But I'm wondering, did we possibly?
So this is why I sent Dre this picture. I sent Dre this picture, like, yo, it's not scanning. I ain't blame Dre. Like, I ain't say it was his fault for real. I'm just joking about that. But I like, Dre, it's not scanning. And he like, dummy, the QR code is cut off. And then I looked at the top of the picture, and the whole QR, the name, me not name isn't I can't even. So this is how it looked on my door. Above the ship, it had me and I, but they cut it off. So this is how it looked. The QR code, the bottom. I had on my ship on the door for like 2 days. I'm like, man, we probably ain't got no subscribers because this shit don't even scan. I realized, and I'm like, damn, they did us dirty. I'm trying to find the full picture so y'all can see how Dre designed it.
He did a great job, though.
He did an awesome job. I texted to you. So this is how it's supposed to look, with me not at the top, and then the whole QR code. The whole thing is a whole stand at the bottom. Walgreens did me dirty. I need to go up there and say something to him. But I already threw away the poster, so I can do it. But this is how it's supposed to look. Me not at the top. Beautiful picture, y'all. It looked like it's glowing and glossy. Dre did a great job with this.
Dre.
All right, I'm trying to skip past them. We got Sig Diva in the building. Thank you in here, Sig. We got Scotty J Travel.
Hey,
All right, thank you so much for being in here. We got Ray Mail in the building. Welcome in here. Team Reese. Tanya said, if you communicate effectively and listen attentively, then resolutions would occur. Most don't know how to communicate. That's a fact. We didn't know how to communicate. We was one of them ones. Q Curations in the building. Welcome in here. How's the X? Y'all need to star the comments. But I don't know. Can we start the comments on? This is Talk Studio. This is not StreamYard, so I'm not sure if we can start. Let me see if I can start this comment. Nope. This is not what's the other one? This is not what's the other one we just left from me?
What's it called?
I don't know.
Studio. What I'm trying.
I don't know. Whatever
it was.
Wherever that last streaming service, we left them. We not with them.
Whatever.
We Talk Studio.
Now.
We don't have that. So I don't think we can start. Wait, highlight? Well, no, you can't. Yeah.
Well, it say highlighted though.
But highlight means click, like highlight so you show up there. I think. Wait, no. Let's look and see. Me had.
Wait.
Oh, me had on tight white thigh shorts, and the memory is a lot. That's a fact, Keisha. It was super tight too, and she was sitting there looking scrumptious. StreamYard. She said
that was style. That was our tech team.
Yeah, me sitting there looking also scrumptious, sitting over there. I was like, yeah, she's the one. Shout out to Libra, Alabama.
You know what?
All right, let me try to scroll down, y'all, because I know we super behind. I don't want to keep y'all late on this. We got Carmen Lynn for the win.
Hey,
I just got it right. I said 9 years.
Okay.
Shout out to the Mighty Park. Congratulations on 9 years.
Regina
in the building. Welcome in here, Regina Gladney. Thank you so much for being in here. Q Correction saying, I'm a Gemini, and I do the same thing when map things out. I call it what you want. Me used to be like, me used to get mad. Yeah, see, this is the point when sometimes you think back and laugh how you used to be. In my mind, I'm kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. But I would be like not talking to myself, but I picture things out, even the comedy stuff, because I kind of call myself a comedian in my brain. But one time I was laughing and I was mapping things out. Me like, who the fuck are you over there making you smile? I was like, what? Me really got mad. These things. She's like, who the fuck over there making you giggle? I was like, God, dog, man, I just can't be happy. I mean, yeah, you was driving. I was in the car. I had my face. I remember like yesterday. Me like, who the fuck made you giggle? I'm like, we mad because the motherfucker giggling. But me just thought, I don't know what me was thought. But again, I do that shit, y'all. I got a plan out.
Hey, Samantha.
That's my work daughter. Hey, Shay.
We love you. That picture is killing me though.
Yo, that's my work daughter, Shay. Hey, Shay.
Because that ain't Shay's picture, right?
No. Hey, Shay. What's up, Cam? Her husband, Cam.
Hey, Cam and niece.
Love you.
Boss
Lady been a real one. She been a real
Man,
one. You already know.
Straight up. You feel me?
I remember that, but y'all never let it show.
Shay
was there. Shay worked with me, so she know. It's not too many people I talked about that.
Oh dang!
Okay. Because I was a nervous wreck. Like I was, people like, where the fuck am I been?
Yeah,
I was at work for like 5 days. I think Shay knew, DJ knew, Shay knew, DJ knew, and of course Jay knew where. But yeah, but like I had training classes and stuff.
God is good.
God is good. He works in mysterious ways. Being there, Anwar, God will grab you for sure. We's preaching tonight. Who said that? Oh, Shay. Chocolate Drop in the building.
Hey, Chocolate Drop.
Congratulations, Dre and Michelle. Congratulations on that crib. And Dre and them didn't lose faith or waver. They did a video saying that no, they gonna find a new spot, but they didn't know where they was going to. They only had limited time, but again, they didn't give up. They didn't lose faith. Like again, y'all, things happen, but it's for a reason, y'all. I don't regret nothing.
Maybe weary, but you don't worry, okay?
Come on now.
I'm telling you, we know.
Ramel, speak to everyone in the chat. Okay, so I think we got we down the bottom, man. And we a minute for choice. Let's do these 2 super chat songs right quick. Thank you so much, your favorite couple, for that $20 super chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
And I'm also give y'all one more.
You made me happy.
This you can bear.
Thank you so much, YFC, for that 20 chat. And the next up is Joe, new channel member, J-O-A and Jamila with the $20 super chat. Thank y'all so much. And I'll give y'all one more. Thank y'all so much, J-O-A, for being a channel member and supporting.
You made me happy.
This you can bear. Thank y'all so much.
Thank y'all so much for this. I don't think we missed anybody else super chats me.
Can we
look at that?
That
miss another. See, with StreamYard, it tells you if you miss one. I don't think we missed.
Oh, okay.
I know JOA. I know Sheldon. I think that's it for the super chats. But I think we missed. We miss anybody, we'll shout them out again. But I think that's all the super chats. Let me just make sure. We got a new member. People pay their money. I want to make sure we recognize them, show them love.
Absolutely.
Hopefully y'all gain something from our live, and if we need to do a part 2, if y'all want to do a part 2, please let us know. I personally feel, y'all, marriage is the easiest thing to do. I hate when people make it seem like marriage is rough. If marriage is tough, or people try to downplay, or like, we take marriage very seriously. We love differently. We don't try to compete with each other. We don't try to compete with other couples. We don't look down on other people. You do what you do in your relationship. It's like religion or like politics. You believe how you believe. Whatever you works out for you. Some people sleep in different beds. Some people, the new thing in these streets, people like to sleep in different houses. I would never get past that. I could never imagine.
That's like them
me.
old.
No, these are young people. That's the new thing in young people. Like, I need my space. I need my privacy. We link up, do what we do. Yes, that's the new big thing on social media with people living in their own house. I've seen different rooms or maybe different beds, but I never would expect that my wife lived up the street from me because you want your privacy. Just don't get married. But again, if that's how you want to do your relationship, that's on you. We don't judge. If you like to swing and you into poly, if that's how y'all get down, that's how y'all get down. There's no judgment. Do what works best for you. We can never tell someone how to run their marriage. We just can tell you what works for us, what advice we have that works for us, not to tell you how to do yours. Be creative, have fun, keep that spark going. Whatever you did to get to this point in the beginning, keep that going. Like, again, we was broke. We got married 25 years ago today. Tomorrow, on the 13th, I graduated college. That 16th, we relocated to Tampa. We never had a honeymoon, ever. So now every cruise and every trip.
That's why it's always seemed like
it's a vacation for us. It's a honeymoon for us. We never had that. And so there's never too late to re-spark love. My work daughter Shay, a year or two married in now. And so like we tell them all the time, keep going. The Griffins, all these young, beautiful couples that's out here, the all about the Jacksons and the K Lamars when they get married, like keep it going. Whatever y'all did to get to this point, keep that going. If you've been buying flowers, keep buying flowers. Don't buy flowers to get her and now you're not buying flowers. If you've been cooking, keep cooking. If you've been going out for dinner, still go out for dinner. Wherever you did, keep that going. You may not be on a smaller scale because maybe money change and things like that with her, but keep that thing going. It's not a day go by that I try to make me laugh. Like I miss with me all the time. I walk past her desk because she work in the room. I pass gas right there and walk out. She's like, God damn it, and what? That shit.
That don't be horrendous.
Hey, but on the
what I do on the cruise?
No, I'm just saying,
I got a headache. What you about to say?
Pass gas on the elevator,
man,
and blame me on it. Anyway, but whatever you gotta do, like
was tore up on this.
Yeah, it was. But keep it going. Whatever y'all gotta do to keep going, whatever that is, y'all keep it going. If y'all started off in the church, keep going to the church. If you started off working out, keep working out. Whatever you gotta do, and then add on to it. Be creative. Add certain things to it. Like, me and me then started going to cruise to 4 years into our marriage. And now that's a part of our yearly, now multi thing again. And now we're incorporating cocktails and we had fun doing that. And we had whole weight loss surgery the same day that we went through that together. So we always do things together, y'all. Your partner has to be your best friend or it's not going to work. Right. So whatever you got to do to rekindle that spark. And that's another thing before we go. Like, some of y'all got to rekindle, figure out what it was that made you love him or her in the first place. Like, I know me and me look back on them days and like, damn, like I was really felt ugly. Like she felt ugly. We felt big. We gained weight. We gave up because again, there was no spark anymore. All right. So sometimes you got to figure out what it took to get there. Oh, one last thing. Mira, hurry up. We got to get the gift. I'm about to let y'all go without showing y'all. I had one surprise gift, and I wanted to show y'all with me. But Mira been gone.
Woo. Thank you.
Yeah, she came just in time.
Okay, locking. You just gotta say something like that to get a boost.
I got one gift I want to show y'all in front of me. Me had no idea what I got for her, but I just want to show y'all, and I've been saving this just so y'all can share in this special gift for it. And this is special to me. Y'all ain't got like this shit. We just got to share.
I'm about to say
we do shit just for Mira.
Wait, are you me?
Hold on. Right, but you didn't have it in a box.
Oh no.
I gave it to you in a box.
You can't put it in a box, I don't think. Wait. The level of look at this one.
Did y'all like the cake I bought y'all?
Yeah, it's cute. You can't go wrong with Publix anyway.
All right, y'all. So I got a special gift for me. I need to know if y'all ready to look at it. Can we get a 1 in the chat, please? Can you not look?
Oh,
Can y'all put a 1 in the chat? I want to see who in here. We got 31 people in here. Can we get 31 ones?
let me stand up.
You just trying to see my gift.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to so I can't see.
Can we get 31 ones in the chat? I want to see who in here. I got a special gift that I want to show y'all in front of my wife.
It's called Big Back Honey Bun.
Hold on, man.
Why would they even name it that?
Appreciate the realness of this life. Congratulations, 25 years.
Happy anniversary.
Pressure makes diamonds. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, DT. We
thank you,
appreciate
DT.
you being here.
House of X, that's something. That's
Like us,
something
we
like us.
never-
We never had them on.
Everything.
So Travis, everything. Okay, that's not read that one. Okay, so now we got all the ones. So we got TJ, Q, House of X, Griffin,
Mira,
DT, Sybil.
Shay said hey.
Your favorite couple. Shay said hey, Mira. Consume the goodness. Shay. Team Reach Travel, Jamila, Dark Thing, your favorite couple. J.O.
Damn,
Scott,
we shot
Mama.
deep. Is that 33
We got
people?
Big Murph in the
Big
building.
Murph? Big Murph?
We got Cruz Bolero in the building.
Was that 33?
I don't know. That's close enough. We got 30. That's good enough. Those for ones really tapped in, so that's good enough, y'all. So me.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Hold on. So y'all know me. Music has always, baby.
Music. Oh, I can look.
No, I ain't showed you yet, but just open your eyes up.
Oh,
baby.
okay. Oh, I thought you.
Music has always been a part of our story. Like when I tell y'all music
It gets.
calms the savage beast,
It's our therapy.
we literally listen to music 24 hours a day. Every road trip, whether it be Frankie Beverly, R. Kelly, whether it be Maze, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Isley Brothers, Andy Kendrick,
We go with gospel,
Rome,
R&B, hip hop, everything.
Escape, like every music always been a part. Me, can you tell them what was my first gift to you?
JoJo and Casey and JoJo Love You for Life album or CD.
In a what?
In a case.
No, I gave it to you in the CD player. I got
Oh
you in a boombox.
yeah. Okay.
So music always been a part in that. So I figured since my very first gift to you was a CD of Casey and JoJo Love Always album inside a boombox. And since now we have a record player, I got you a record just for us that has all our hits that mean so much to us. Happy anniversary, baby.
Oh, y'all look. It says NY Me all my life, and then down here it says Meeting Our Records. Hold on. Let me tell y'all all the stuff. Baby, that's so it say, hold on, let me tell y'all. This is cute. Okay, hold on. Dang, this is unique. Okay.
Got a little sleeve.
Okay, album. Okay, and then on the back.
So show the back.
Not you created. This is cute. Okay, so it has, I think this is kind of like the post we were sharing today. But on side A is Hey Lover. It's All My Life.
So let's stop. Oh. So let me show y'all. This
Why you gonna mess up my selection?
This is the record.
Oh wait, it's two sides. Oh no.
There's two sides. Here's the record cover. And then this is the back. You got Germany, our friend who passed away a few years ago. You got the proposal. Of course, my mama and the kids. Cruising, our marriage. And then, so the sides mean. Tell them about song number 1, Hey Lover. Why was that so important?
Hey Lover, I think that was more like our track meet song.
Hey Lover.
And you kept my CD.
No, the cassette tape.
Cassette tape.
So Hey Lover is, of course, LL Cool J and Boyz II Men. Yeah. Me had the cassette tape. Again, this is the Walkman days. And she let me borrow it.
I said,
and I didn't really like the song like that back then, but I knew that she wanted it back, but I wouldn't give it back to her because that was my leverage.
What's that? You a real petty child.
So that was my leverage to hold on to her. So she was like, give me my Hey Love Say back. I'll get to you tomorrow. And then the next day tomorrow. So that was my leverage. So Hey Love has always been a big part of us. Of course, all my life, because again, my first gift to her was Casey and JoJo. So all of my life has always been our wedding theme song for our relationship.
Love You for Life.
Jodeci.
Yeah. And y'all know we love some Kendrick. So it's Far Away on side A. That's side A. You hear that? That's fine. So the next side B. So if you've been around since we started our YouTube channel,
Our first
intro song, we had to take it away because
spending so much time with you, always on my mind. So Kimberly Holloway, Energy. That represents our YouTube side of our relationship.
Okay, and then we love us some Escape.
Softest Place on Earth.
That was used to call me what's her name?
Because she looked like Tasha from Escape back then.
So and then 3 is Kendrick again. Look what we made.
Because that song talks to us about you had no idea what we were building. Okay, so then next one, Usher. Gotta have Usher on there.
Here I Stand. And then the last one is Calvin Richardson, Can't Let Go.
Gotta have some blues in there.
So
this is our record. And so now we got, something that me can play.
Yeah. That was nice.
And this actually plays. Yo, this is a real record.
Man, that's so hot.
This is an actual record that plays. Matter of fact, will you want to give me a gift?
Yes. And
so should I close my eyes?
No, you don't have to close your eyes because Mira didn't do much of presentations. So, of course, it's our silver year. I Know How You Love. Was you about to?
No,
I feel like I'm always looking at alerts, but I know how much you love a specific thing. So I felt like diamond, silver would be the perfect gift. So here's my gift to you.
Diamond, silver.
Let me play my album.
You got me a ring?
I'll be back. Hold on.
Tally and Twine. What?
You saw it that quick?
Yo, she got me a Tally and Twine. Of course, y'all know. Of course. Well, you don't know Tally and Twine, black-owned watch company. I think it's one of the largest black-owned watch companies out there. Oh, me. Wow.
I bugged them too. I was like, hey, you have to do a review on it too. Because remember when I was like, I'm very concerned. I haven't received any delivery updates in my anniversary. He's like, I assure you, you're going to have it.
Wow. Thank you, me.
You're welcome. Plus, I figure it's time to give your arm a rest. Like, them addictors be heavy.
Hopefully it fits my fat wrist.
It probably, is it too big?
Dang, hold on. Man, this ain't a regular.
I think something's still in there.
No, it's not a regular clamp. Man, I don't know how to. Hold on a second. How do you close the thing? Oh, Fats like you big dummy. It's a clamp like this. I thought it was a cross. I don't know what y'all call that. Okay, so now I know. Let's see if it fits. So you gotta do one side and then come on do the other side. Okay.
Oh, then maybe
no,
take the link out?
No.
Oh.
Well, I probably could.
No, it's gonna be too tight then.
No, I can adjust the list. I probably could take off. I'll let. Yeah, thank you so much, me.
You're welcome.
Now let me see if I get the right play.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I was doing something wrong, but I didn't want to scratch it. We gotta play. Look at what we made to take us home.
What's that? What's that on?
B. Wait. Hold on. Let me check my album.
I gotta play all my life.
It's 3.
On what? Side B?
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Huh? I made them. Did you
Man,
try?
shh.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you gotta play that. This is a good way to end the live.
You see how clear it is.
Oh, it's crazy,
Crazy, crazy. Can y'all hear it? Is it that here? Can y'all hear it?
We had no idea what we were building when we first broke ground.
We just knew that it felt good. We just knew that it felt good. Hey. And you stayed around.
Oh, look at what we made.
Thank y'all so much for watching, for listening to us, hearing our story. Y'all make sure y'all check in every Saturday at 8:30. Make sure you stay tuned for upcoming vlogs we got from our anniversary cruise on the MSC Seashore. Be on the lookout for a Kendrick concert. We still got the vlog. We got a lot more content coming out. We got a Meet Not Cruise 3. And then we got the Meet birthday cruise for her 50th. So be on the lookout. Subscribe, watch, share this out. We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us on a Monday night. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to all our members and everyone who's in here. Let's go to the comments right quick. ADT on. So I always wanted a custom. I give you the information where I got this from. I give you the information. It came to be about total $126. The only thing I don't like is that they only give you 40 minutes, 20 minutes each side. And y'all know black music
It's long.
is 8 minutes. Like I had some heat, y'all. I had some heat.
This is cool though.
I had some heat. I had to cut out a lot of stuff. That's why one side got 4 songs, and the other side I had to cut out my Frankie Beverly "Love You Too Much." That was 7 minutes. Pissed me off, but again, this wasn't too crazy. Again, that's original, super sweet. Thank you, Keisha H. Anwar is so thoughtful and creative.
He very much is.
I love it.
Who is that?
Grace says birthday season. Feature collector's item. Thank y'all so much. Me going a step big. Y'all, I got me a beautiful Tally and Twine. Y'all check out Tally and Twine, Black-owned watch company. It's cool that we supporting Victor and Movado and all these other companies, but no, go ahead and support people, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful and super classy, gorgeous. The silver looks nice on a cruise toasted. I think Keisha's going. I got to highlight that.
Let me see.
Yes, nice. House X said, yes, for sure. This has been great. Samantha, side note, y'all eat white up every single time.
Thank you.
Period.
You know.
No crumbs. Don't be that. This ain't too hard to believe. Come on, we got this live, me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Amazing live. Always have a great time when you tune in. Thank you so much, Sybil.
Thank you so
And shout out to my
much.
man, Keon. Yes, birthday
You know what?
season.
Thank you, RJ.
RJ here?
Yes, RJ said happy anniversary.
Thank you, RJ.
Hey,
Me not
Philly
kid.
D.
Philly D in the building. All right, Cruise came here. All right, y'all. So at this point, y'all, we out. Thank y'all so
Bye,
much.
y'all. We know y'all.
We love y'all. Y'all, see y'all Saturday.